So, guys, welcome to the fan carpet.
Thank you very much.
Just tell us a little bit about the movie and how he came about doing it, really.
Well, it was the top line of the film really was an idea that happened around the London riots, where there was a group of young guys that were kind of that sort of, I think, took to a certain area, and some ex-hooligans went outside the local pub or the local community and said, it's not going to happen here, type thing. And that was the seed of the idea with Metrodome, and we spoke about sort of converting that into a film and developing that through, and that's kind of how it started. And then I knew Harley from a while back, and I knew that he was wanting to get into acting, and we had this role, and I wasn't sure. I sent it to him just sort of as a friend to read the script and tell me what he thought, and he said he wanted to play the part, and I thought, he's just too nice, there's no way he's going to be able to convincingly portray this animal of a character. And he was like, no, trust me, let's do some workshops, let's do some readings, and let's just see. And after a few of them, we were like, let's do this. So
Harley, going from obviously music into acting must be quite hard. Were you nervous about going into acting?
I was pretty prepared because acting was what that's been my main passion in life, was that creative side of the world. And growing up, I did many plays, and I studied it at school and went to Brit School and did theatre and whatnot. So it was always my main passion. So I was ready to jump into it, and it was actually Jordan who kind of said to me, like, you should start pushing again to get back into it. And I was like, yeah, I should. I don't know why I haven't. I got very comfortable within music that I didn't really go for it. And but then when Gabe sent this script through, I was like, I've got to play this character, because I wanted to play someone that was very different to what I'm actually like, because I could have done something very more obvious for Harley from Rizzle Kicks to do, just like kind of a caricature of myself. Would have been quite simple, I think, and a lot of people would have expected that. But I think with this, like, what I saw in Adam's personality, I was like, I think I can bring something to this role that will really shock people and will really work for the character.
That ending was amazing. Tell us, how long did it take to make?
it took 2 days to shoot that
Really?
big thing, yeah. And there was loads of different setups, but actually post that, the kind of bit, like essentially the epilogue, but right at the end, that actually we shot that in the pickup days because we couldn't work out exactly the right way to end it. So we put the film together, assembled it, and then kind of felt how it should end the best. So we kind of a lot of the crew, a lot of the cast and crew didn't really know how it was going to end, which was nice. But I think we've settled on an ending that everyone's really happy with now. But that big scene, that big setup scene, was an amazing experience to shoot all of that, and I think that certainly from my side of things, on the technical side of things, and all the camera guys and all the different departments behind camera loved that day, because it was a real challenge for us. I think for the actors, they get less time to act because it's all changing setups all the time, so it may be slightly more boring for them, but on a technical side it was amazing fun to do that.
Guvnors are extinct. If they were still about, you're exactly the kind of delinquent that they'd string up for fun.
Yeah, is that right?
And obviously, Cass Pennant is one of the producers on the movie. How did you get him involved?
Well, he was brought on by Metrodome as part of when we first developed the idea of that as that top line, and I think that Kaz was very important to give us an authenticity in that world. Obviously, his experiences in his past, he was a great co-producer to have on board, because he would, as I say, make sure that everything was authentic, everything we were trying to do. So he helped at script level, and he helped at casting and everything, just to make sure that we were giving a very appropriate and authentic look at that world.
I know Harley's a very big Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I'm a massive football fan. I support Sunderland, and I go as much as I can, although I've stopped. I go less now than I used to, but I'm into all sports. If I could have been a professional footballer, I think I would have done that first and foremost, as you probably would have as well. I think most men of our age, well, I say our age as if we're similar age.
I'm thinking about it now. I'm just picturing like me and you
scoring a goal. Yeah, we could have played midfield together.
You could play for Arsenal, Harley.
He wishes.
We play football together like every Monday, and it's just kind of us, kind of reliving our childhood fantasies.
Yeah. I think we're all failed professional footballers at heart.
Huh?
we're all failed professional footballers.
Yeah, I
at
think
heart.
so. We gave it a good go.
Harley, what have you got coming up next?
I
Great
was
single.
single at the moment. I don't know, man. Like I'm at a very good place in my life where there's no rush to do anything. I kind of try to do everything very quickly and realise that you don't have to do everything all at once. So with music, we're just gonna kind of release singles and kind of wait for when it's right to release the album. Hopefully get some more acting. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of waiting to see how it is. I'm just being creative at the moment, just writing things and writing music and just like starting up little projects here and there. So it's very, very like nice and creative time for me. Quite liberating. Yeah.
And Gabe, have you got any more projects coming up?
Yeah, looking at lots of different feature docs to follow up from Class 92 and obviously fiction films to follow up from this, but at this point it's just sort of developing lots of different ideas and see which one flies, but hopefully be making a film soon again. It'd be nice to do that for a long time.
You sum up in 30 seconds from the both of you why people should go and watch your movie.
I think people should go and watch our movie because it has fantastic performances from the whole cast. Harley and Doug are the two leads, are fantastic. Charlie Merkel, who's a splendid young actor. I'm looking at the poster, there's loads of them. Jay Simpson, David Essex, loads and loads of the people in the film really shine. So I think performances wise, but also to support British film, I think it's an industry that needs everyone's push. There's massive Hollywood films that we go up against all the time that have hundreds of millions behind them in promoting them, and we obviously could never afford anything like that. So it's good to see British people support British movies, and hopefully we can make more.